Grip socks are great, but why pay up to $40 for a single pair when you can pay a lot less? Stop wasting money and get yours for just $14.99 a pair at puregripsocks.com.
Now, it's no secret that the modern football boot industry is driven by hype, where the most hyped up products tend to be the most popular. Unfortunately, hype is not driven by having the best quality or best performing pair of football boots. It's typically driven by cool looks and fancy marketing. So, unfortunately, often the most hyped up boots aren't necessarily the best options out there, but sometimes the stars align and the most hyped up product is actually one of the best. That is definitely the case for the new X Speedflow that I have here in the new Escapelight pack colorways. If you prefer laces and in general a more locked in traditional speed boot experience, you have the X Speedflow 0.1 bearing a retail price of $250. Or if you're into the fanciest of new technologies and or just don't know how to tie your shoes, they do make the laceless alternative, which is the X Speedflow Plus, bearing a retail price of $275, $25 more than the 0.1 option. Both of which you can pick up right now below their normal retail prices by checking out the review pages on my website, linked down below, where you'll find buy it now links with exclusive SR4U coupon codes, because you never have to pay full retail. Now, if you weren't into the bright red launch colorways, I think this Escapelight pack definitely has some appeal to it. And even if you're not necessarily into all black boots, they have that little bit of flash that makes these very unique compared to most other mostly black colorways, where of course you have kind of a matte black finish on the upper of the Plus model with some glossy accents. The Adidas stripes you can see here are in a kind of like a darker blue that almost from a distance blend in, that you don't even see the Adidas logo here on the side and the X branding there on the back of the heel. But from the side, what I really like is this reveal of a little bit of red. It's kind of almost a pink color, I'll be honest, in person, just along the edge of the forefoot toe box area and even the midfoot area of the sole plate. But then if you look at the sole plate itself, this has one of the craziest wearable finishes I think I've ever seen, where it has this kind of holographic prism shaped pattern thing. I don't even know what to call it, but you can see as I move it around in the light, it looks insane. It has this kind of semi-translucent, almost smoked out color to the plastic itself, more red stud tips in the forefoot, and of course you can still see the carbon fiber insert running through the forefoot, which just looks incredibly cool. While the Speedflow 0.1 also has this really sleek matte black upper with blue accents in the Adidas stripe, you're gonna find more glossy black accents, especially this stripe running through the middle of the forefoot and toe box area. Blue, of course, accented within the laces as well. But then the sole plate is not a wearable finish, but instead this really deep kind of navy blue that has a little bit of sparkle within the plastic itself that just accents so nicely with the matte black upper. Normally black and blue is probably not a combination that I would think to do that often on a pair of football boots, but this is seriously one of the coolest black and blue colorways I think I've ever seen. And again, I love the fact that you can see the Carbitex carbon fiber insert running through the forefoot. Now, I made this video mostly just to give you guys a closer look at this Escapelight pack colorway, which I think really flew under the radar because they look phenomenal in person. If you like black boots with that little bit of detail, this is extremely well executed, but there is, of course, a lot of hype around the X Speedflow, and there's been a lot of content on my channel regarding it. So instead of me going over all the details and comparing these two again, you can check out my review of the Speedflow 0.1 or my review of the Speedflow Plus, both of which you can check out the little pop-up in the corner of the screen. And speaking of hype, one of the most hyped up lines of football boots ever, possibly the most hyped up ever, the Nike Mercurial series. I compare both the Vapor 14 and Superfly 8 Elite to the Speedflow 0.1 and Speedflow Plus in a recent video. You can check out that in the corner of the screen as well if you're looking for more of a direct comparison in the speed boot battle between Nike and Adidas. So here they are on feet, laceless Plus model on my right foot, laced 0.1 model on my left foot. Both look fantastic with this blackout look, and I even paired them up with some black Pure Grip Socks Pro, which for those that don't know is my own brand of grip socks. The Pro variation features an upgraded material and of course still gets you the grips along the bottom of the foot as well as the back of the heel. They're now available in a wide variety of colors for just $16.99 a pair. If you're interested in trying some out for yourself, the website to visit is puregripsocks.com, which of course will be linked down below. Now, in terms of fit and feel, I really am starting to think that out of the big three brands, Adidas now has the most comfortable speed boots, which is quite a significant difference when compared to the X Ghosted that these replace, which have much more of a rigid plasticky sensation. And while both of these boots are technically knitted uppers, especially the Plus model because of its prime knit base, they still feel like synthetic, but they're significantly more pliable and a lot less plasticky than both the X Ghosted Plus and 0.1 that they replace. So they really do have this nice sock-like sensation on feet. They tweak the shape in such a way where I think the boot just wraps your foot really comfortably without squeezing your feet. If you still want your feet squeezed, going for the Mercurials or even the Puma Ultras is probably going to be the better bet for you. But in general, these just feel fantastic. The sole plate with the raised toe and the Carbitex insert underneath your forefoot really gives this not just a solid feel, but that response in energy return every time you bend your foot is really impressive and separates these from just about every other football boot currently on the market. As far as width is concerned, they both have decent width to them. Obviously with the laceless model, you lose out on adjustability. So for wider foot types, you're probably going to be much better off with the 0.1 variation. But in general, both of these boots should fit most people. And as far as sizing is concerned, I'm wearing both of them in my usual size 9.5 US. No sizing difference between them. And in general, whether you're going for the Plus or the 0.1, I would strongly recommend going true to size. Anyways, guys, that's it for this one. If you enjoyed this kind of quicker style colorway update review, please don't forget to support this one with a like. Again, if you're interested in either of these boots for yourself below the normal retail price, links can be found down below. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to leave those down in the comment section. If you aren't subscribed to the channel already, make sure you hit that subscribe button along with the little bell notification so you get notified when my next new video goes live. You can find all my social media information linked down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.